everyone. This is my lovely student, Eliza. Eliza, how are you? You okay?
I'm good, thank you. I'm not a professional like you are, so excuse the this moments of ruining your video. Yeah.
I am far from a professional with this kind of stuff.
Oh, you
In fact,
are.
I'm
The
really
way you
awkward.
started, I was like, wow.
No, I hate it. I hate recording myself. And that's why this is the first video I've posted for about 6 to 8
6 months.
months. Yeah,
Yeah.
long time. So obviously we tried to record this before and it failed. And it was a quiz about how awkwardly British you are. All right. You've lived in the UK for quite a while now. And you've kind of integrated very well into British culture. And so it's interesting to find out how British you really are. Culturally, how much have you been influenced by us Brits? So I found a different quiz of a similar nature, and hopefully second time lucky.
How British is Eliza? How British is Eliza? How British is Eliza? How British is...
All right, you imagine you're about to go on holiday.
Yeah.
7 a.m. You're going to Dubai. You love Dubai. And you're sat, exactly, you're sat in the departure lounge, the departure lounge.
Yeah.
What do you drink? What do you order yourself from the bar?
Right. Oh, there are a couple of... Do I have any options?
Oh, yes, there are some options. Yeah, but first, let's go off menu. What would you get? And then I'll give you the options.
It might be a pint of beer. It might be a glass of Prosecco.
Oh.
It might be wine. And it might be cocktail. So passion fruit cocktail. So too many options. So it depends on the mood. So
remember it's 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
So far, you've only listed alcoholic beverages. I'm not judging, but a lot of people would go for a beer.
At the airport, that's the vibe. That's the vibe.
It is. That's the vibe. I agree with you.
I might get an early shot.
An early shot.
And then like a glass of Prosecco, or a glass of Prosecco. Yeah.
Glass of Prosecco. Okay. I like it that you mentioned a pint of beer. That's probably the most. That's probably what they're trying to say is the most English option.
I've done that so many times. So
wow. Yeah. At 7 a.m. though, or just kind
of. Yeah. It was rainy, and I love rain. So.
It was rainy, and you love the rain, so you had a pint.
Yeah.
You were celebrating that.
I was sat at the bar and by the window, and you could literally see the airplanes, they're EasyJet. Yeah. So it was a good vibe. So I was like, why not? So
nice. You're watching the planes take off.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you the options. All right, and you can tell me what you would order. First one, a cup of Earl Grey, a cup of Builder's breakfast tea. I think that means a cup of Builder's breakfast tea, a coffee, a pint of beer, or maybe cider, or a glass of OJ, a glass of orange juice.
5.
What are you having?
5. Assuming the weather is rainy. Rainy.
A pint, yeah? A pint.
A pint.
Assuming it's rainy. Okay, what if it's a really sunny day?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wow. For me, it's the other way around. If it's warm, I'd go for a nice refreshing pint of beer. But if it's cold, I'd probably go for a coffee.
I know, but I'm different. I'm Iranian, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is
Iran very warm?
Quite hot. So yeah, only the north of Iran is quite chilled and cold and rainy. It's got British kind of weather. So yeah, we would travel to the north to get that vibe and that kind of weather. So
whereabouts are you from? I know you.
Tehran, the capital.
Whereabouts is that in Iran? My geography is terrible.
Mine is worse. So middle, a bit towards north. You should answer as well. It was your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you say coffee or bit fun?
It's 7 a.m. I probably wouldn't have a beer, to be honest. I reckon I would, unless I was with a group of lads and they're all like, yeah, let's get some beers, then
Yeah.
maybe I would. But otherwise, I'd probably go for a coffee, because personally, I hate getting a cup of tea like out, like away from home. I just
Right.
think they're rubbish. Like, people don't seem to know how to make a good cup of tea.
I know what you mean.
And it's just, yeah, for me, a cup of tea's got to be made at home. Everyone likes their tea a certain way.
Of course, yeah.
I'm very fussy. So not a cup of tea, maybe a coffee or a pint or a glass of orange juice, potentially.
How British is Alyssa? How British is...
So number 2, the hairdresser holds up their mirror. You hate your new haircut. What do you do? Did we have this question before?
We did
like
the exact same question.
All right,
Yes.
what did you say? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. I do. I just said that. I say thank you. I just walk off and go elsewhere and get it done.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's a very British thing to do. That's exactly what I would do. However, I probably wouldn't go and get it cut again. I would just
Right.
suffer the consequences, suffer in silence. I would suffer in silence when they show me it, and then I'd get home and I'd tell everyone, and I'd bitch about it until it was time to go and get my hair cut again. I'd slag them off.
Ruining their reputation.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. I would deter everyone from going there. I'd stand outside the hairdresser. Saying, "Do
Would
not
you?
come in here. Look what they've done."
How British is Alyssa? How British is Alyssa? How British is Alyssa? How British is...
Oh! You're introduced to a new colleague, but don't quite catch their name. How do you react? Do you ask them to repeat their name? Avoid using their name at all costs by calling them mate and hey, you. Do you guess their name? Do you ignore them forever? Or do you make up false stories about them so that they lose their job?
I'll definitely do second option.
Okay.
Mate all the time.
Okay, nice. And do you feel comfortable using mate like from a girl to a girl? I feel like
it's quite strange. It is
less than guys. You're right,
yeah, it is quite strange, but I would say love, honey.
Love, hun. Okay. So you just
Similar,
avoid the
similar
name
thing.
altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
It's happened to me like so many times.
Really?
It has, yeah.
At work?
At work, outside, like everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? And it gets to a certain point where you can't ask them for their name again, after it's been like a couple of months or even.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Or like I would talk about my name and how people cannot pronounce that real, like how it should be pronounced.
Yeah.
And then I'll just try to like bring it up again so they would talk about their name as well.
Oh, right. So you'll bring up your name as a ploy to kind of get them to repeat theirs again.
Yeah, and then I ask a question like, does it happen to you, or have you ever been? Yeah.
That's a good idea. So would you correct them? Would you say, by the way, you've been calling me Eliza. My name is actually Eliza?
No, I've never done that. No, I've never done that because I'm not fussed about how people would pronounce my name. So
okay. But you would just randomly start talking about the pronunciation of your name
to get the exact pronunciation of their name.
Okay. What about if you said to them, yeah, so how should I pronounce your name? And they say, just give it a go and I'll tell you if you're right.
Yeah, but it should be in the moment. Sometimes it just doesn't happen like that easily. So
Yeah, because they could catch you out there if they're clever. They
Yeah.
could, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would say "Hey you" or "Mate" or "Hun," "Love,"
Yeah.
"Babe," or is "Babe" too much?
Too much. Too much. Someone should be really special to call them babe. So I wouldn't do.
Yeah,
But I've had many people like say babe to me. So,
yeah,
but I wouldn't do that.
yeah. I don't like the overly casual use of the word "babe."
Yeah,
It kind of
I agree
makes
with
me
you.
cringe.
I agree. Yeah.
How British is Alyssa? How British is
Number 4. When did you last have a cup of tea? You can just answer straight away if you want. When did
Ages
you
ago.
last...
Ages ago.
Oh, that's not
I'm
a
a coffee person. I'm a coffee kind of girl.
Oh, okay, right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So you don't drink tea at all? You're not a tea fan?
Um, sometimes I would, but I mean, if I have like those chocolate milk cakes, like cupcakes from Asda, oh my God, I love them. I that will that will go well with tea. So yeah.
Chocolate milk cakes. Milk chocolate
Yes.
cakes or not biscuits, no?
It's cakes. No, it's not biscuits.
Oh, right. And do you dip them in the tea or you just have it kind of next to it?
No, next to it.
That sounds good. I've got a really nice pack of biscuits at the moment. Have you ever
Oh
had
my God.
hobnobs?
Yeah, of course. Yes, I have. Oh,
Love hobnobs.
I love it.
I'm all about tea. My last cup of tea was this morning, but I'm all about tea. I'm crazy for tea. What's your beef? What's your beef with tea? Why don't you like tea? What's your beef?
It's only because I just prefer a cup of coffee. That's it.
Just a coffee gal.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so I'm gonna put you don't drink tea then.
No.
All right.
And that's gonna reduce the score dramatically.
Yeah, you're
It's
going
gonna drop the score. I know that, but
you're going right
I
down.
gotta be honest. Yeah.
How British is Alyssa? How British is Alyssa?
Oh, this is a hard one. You wave at a friend in the street, but then you realize it wasn't them. Do you laugh it off? It's happened to everyone. Chase them down to explain what happened. Cry. Replay the moment over and over again in your mind until something even more embarrassing happens, or have a drink.
3. That's definitely me.
Cry.
Yeah, not cry literally, but yeah, I would just go through it over and over again.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Probably what I would. Well, yeah. That happens to me a lot because my eyesight's a bit rubbish, and so I often find myself waving at people they don't know me.
Oh, really? Oh,
How's your eyesight?
I'm blind as a bat. I'm blind as a bat. I wear contacts, so yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. So yeah, because I know I don't wear contacts, so if I haven't got my glasses on, I'm gonna struggle. I often don't wave though. Sometimes I ignore people or I look at them for too long.
Oh, that's
I'm trying to figure out if I know them, so I wait for them to get closer. Like one time, I was running in the park, and there was this guy coming towards me, and for about the whole way, basically, when he came into my vision, like within my range, I thought it was my dad. And I thought it was my dad right up until the moment where I went past him. I was still convinced. I was like on the edge of saying, "Dad?" But I was like, I must have looked so weird. Absolutely awful. A lot of embarrassing things happen to me when I'm running, but I saw this guy in the park and it's a friend of a friend, so I'm not close with him, but I thought it was this guy and like we're on good terms with each other, I'd say hello to each other at least.
yeah.
And I gave him this look of recognition. I was like, but I kind of do like, what a surprise kind of look. I went, And then he looked at me, and then I was like, "Shit, it's not you, is it?" And I just looked
Oh
down.
my God, that was funny.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, I'll do one more question because it's about hobnobs.
How British is Alyssa? How British is
You and your partner are both adamant that each other eats the last hobnob, right? So you really want your partner to eat it. He really wants you to eat it. How would you resolve the situation? Would you split it in two? Would you do what they say and eat it? Open another packet so you can both have one? Argue about it and break up? Or what's a hobnob?
I would split it.
You'd split it. Nice one. Nice one. You wouldn't go to the shop and buy another packet. No.
Oh, what was that? So was that also an option?
That's an
I'll
option.
go
but
for that. Yeah, I'll go
there's
for
a
that.
lot of
Yeah.
there's a lot of effort involved there. You got to actually go to the shop and get another packet, assuming that you don't have a backup, packet.
Yeah. In the moment, yeah, that would be too much. I'd split it. Yeah.
That's it. Elisa, thank you so much. That was fun. That was very fun.
That was really fun. Yeah. I had a good laugh. Good laugh.
So
Thank
did
you for
I.
having me.
So do I. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Go and check out Elisa's channel.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
great. I'd recommend it, especially if you speak Farsi or if you want
Farsi.
to learn
Only
stuff.
Farsi, so yeah.
Yeah, I watched a video and I didn't understand a word of it, except for when she started
Couldn't
explaining the
pick up.
English sentences, and that was very good. But yeah,
Thank you.
Alyssa's English
Thank
is
you.
amazing.
Oh, thank
So,
you. That's so kind.
yeah, I want to hear your comments down. Yeah, about Alyssa's English. What do you think of it? If you didn't know she
The
was from
accent.
Iran, where would you think she's from? All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now.